Hello, gamers. This is Christian Gamer Jolie here with you. I will go ahead and explain all about this character. I know it's not the normal one you see, and he's a lot higher, but I'll explain everything to you here in a minute. But I want to thank you for coming out on this Wednesday, our MMO online night. We're going to have a blast playing Lord of the Rings online. Let me go ahead and read today's scripture. It's Psalms 3:3. But you, O Lord, are a shield around me. You are my glory, the one who holds my head high. All right, guys. So let me briefly explain what happened. I know we were using land deer, the human level 10, I believe. But what happened was basically, when I was in Texas, I tried to look up the count online, and I don't know exactly what happened. But long story short, I'm working with Turbine, seeing if there's anything they can do. Long story short, somehow I have 2 accounts, and now I have 2 VIP accounts, and I have 4 characters. So I'm seeing if they can merge this account. It's called Christian Gamer Jolie. I'm seeing if they can merge me into this game, into one account. All right, so this is the Hobbit gift. I am a VIP, so I got a tiny pile of gold scraps. That's cool. So let's go ahead and close that. We got some new mail. All right, I did have some things on the auction, so that's probably what the new mail is all about. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna start playing here for you guys, and then we'll basically get in on it from that point forward. So let me see. Let me look at my quests real quick. I think I have some requests we can do. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of this one. So we remove that one. All right, now let's go ahead and put the requests on. Add to tracker, 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 and add to tracker. Okay, we can't add that one. Alright, so basically, guys, what happened was I had to start a new character, and I was, like I said, by the way, big heads up to Mr. Boost. Thanks for housing me in Dallas. It was a blast. I'll tell you guys all about my trip here in a little bit, but I just got back to town yesterday. So, but anyway, oh, and we do have a horse too. So let me pull up my horse really quick. We can go ahead and get a horse right over there. So yes, a lot has happened since we last recorded, but I felt like I wanted to. I spent a lot of time with Miniature Moose working on getting the game up. We're actually our level 28 character now. I'm actually an elf hunter. So, I mean, that's a little, obviously I'm not a human, but I'm still a hunter, so hopefully you guys are cool with that. If they merge my accounts together, then, you know, obviously I'll have the others, but if they don't, and they say, sorry, you're out of luck, you guys choose one, obviously I'm going to choose the level 28, and I'm out the VIP 15 bucks for 1 month, but hopefully Turbine will, you know, see what happened and understand. Oh, and also I'm a prospector, by the way, which I was before, so I can go ahead and mine this. So basically, like I said, Miniature Moose and I, we basically played a lot. I mean, we did a lot of things in Dallas, but a lot of our time we gamed because, I mean, we're gamers and that's what we've always enjoyed doing together. So we gamed a lot. And we got our characters. We started from 0 and we got them all the way to level 28. So, yeah, so, I mean, it was a lot of fun. And I'll explain the name Ucky. It's actually kind of funny. Their daughter is right around my daughter's age. She's a little bit older. She's 3 months older. If I'm wrong, sorry about that. But I believe it's 3 months older. And so, basically, when I got to Dallas, I don't know if it was the air pressure or I'm not sure what it was. But anyway, I just was getting these bloody noses, and I don't know exactly why I was getting bloody. Hang on 1 second, guys. Sorry. I forgot to set the timer. Let's go ahead and do that because otherwise we'll just play forever and we won't know how long we've been playing. And I'd love to play forever with you guys, but right now, if I record over 40 minutes, it's going to take forever to upload this to you guys. So I have to be careful on my times I'm playing. So that's why you only get half an hour or 40 minutes at this moment. Hopefully that will change if we can ever get faster speed. But you know, God can do great things, I believe, and I hope this channel goes many ways. But like I said, I always said, my main concern is that hopefully this touches somebody's lives and can bring them joy, and hopefully can witness to somebody. That's my main goal. And I'm also part of the Saints Guild. That's my kin. So in a little bit, I don't know when, but I'm planning to buy a house. So I'm going to be looking at that, and I'm probably going to be playing with Zachariah sometime. I haven't figured out how to do that online yet, but while recording, but we're going to do that probably sometime. So hopefully, we're not sure when, but we'll do that sometime. He might pop in while we're recording, I'm not sure. So if he does, that would be awesome. Alright, so basically I had a bloody nose. It wasn't like, I mean, my nose was pretty much dry. I mean, it was dry, but there wasn't, you know, it wasn't like my nose was full or anything. I don't want to get disgusting in you guys, so I'm trying to keep it as general as possible. But anyway, it just kept bleeding for, I don't know why. But anyway, so I did what I always did as a kid, and I still do when I get a bloody nose. I like take a tissue and basically roll it up, so it's kind of like a, you know, like a little like swab or something, I guess, but for lack of better words, I can't think of the right word. But basically, what I would do is I would basically, you know, kind of put that up there and clot at my nose. So his daughter came in the room and she goes, they call me Unky, kind of short for uncle, because I'm not really her uncle, but you know, I'm like, I guess in a way, because it's surrogate uncle. And that's, I mean, that's how we kind of feel it, you know, with our daughter too. I mean, we've known them for a long time, so we're really good friends. I've known him since I was a freshman in high school. So if you know how old I am, or you know, that gives you how long we've been friends. So I will say quite a while. So anyway, she came up and she goes, Unky Brad is Ucky, and she kept saying, he's Ucky. So, and I was just about to create the character, so I just thought it would be funny. And I had just thought it would be funny to call the character Ucky. So it's, you know, it kind of fits. He's an elf, so his name is Ucky. So there you go. That's how Ucky came out to be. But and it was kind of funny. I didn't want to do it because I like the way or why the name was created. But I did look up on Turbine using Turbine points. And you could change your name if you didn't like it, or for some reason you just didn't like it anymore, or change for $20. I'm like, that's pretty steep to change your name for $20. Not that I would do it again. Not that I would do it again anyway. But I just was curious how much it would cost. We're traveling over this place. We got another 650 meters. So yeah. That's why it's Ucky, Hunter, Elf, level 28. So that's, you know, is difference over what we were playing before, but I feel like we won't be missing that much. You know, it's still kind of the same ability. One of the abilities that I change is I can't wear as strong as armor, but that doesn't really change the gameplay that much for you guys. So you can put in comments if you think what you think about that, but like I said, if they tell me I have to choose my count, this is the count that I'm going to choose. And I wouldn't be opposed to creating a new character, but I'm pretty dedicated to Ucky right now. Yeah, I got to Dallas. Actually, I was heading to Dallas on Wednesday, and his wife, Miniature Moose's wife, Linda, hope that's okay to say her name. I guess I can't take that back. So anyway, she texted me because she told me my flight was canceled, and at first I thought my friend was just told his wife to mess with me and text that, and then I'm like, wait, my friend isn't actually up yet because I had an early flight out. So then I texted her back. I'm like, okay, well, we're on our way to Midway, which is one of the 2 airports in Chicago. It's kind of the smaller airport. Oh, look, we got a quest over here. Let's go ahead and see what it is. It's just one of the smaller airports. And it just depends on where you're flying out of and, you know, how you get the deals. So anyway, the flight got canceled because there was
What do you need?
Sorry, let me just check this really quick. Okay, we can turn this quest in, so that's pretty cool. Let's turn that in for tailoring. So let's finish that one. So we got that one, so that's cool. We just finished that one. We can pick that one up again. All right, we'll pick it up again, and we'll finish this one. So let's finish it, and we'll pick it up again because
might I take a moment of your time?
You never know. You might be in the area where you can collect boars or tusks. So, all right, let's go do the turtle shell mission. It's only 100 meters away. Okay, so yeah, so she was texting me and she's like, I'm told her, you know, like 5 minutes out of Midway. So she was like, well, I'm searching as quick as I can, which I really appreciate her searching as fast as she did because it made my job, not my job, but my going to oh, he's gonna attack us. Well, all right then. All right, we're gonna fight him. Wow, he's pretty powerful there. All right, so we got that one. So what did we get? All right, we didn't get anything off of that. All right, well then, we'll go with this one. All right, so we got 1 of 15. We gotta get 15 of those. All right, and that's for this one. We've also got 1 of 10 of the turtle shells, so we'll be doing this one for a little while. That's cool. So anyway, yeah. So she, out of Midway, there was no more flights going to Dallas, except for the next day. Or you could have not a direct flight, but you had to wait 4 hours for the flight to come, for the next flight to be out. And it's like, well, that's not going to work. So she kept searching, and then she found actually flights out of O'Hare. But it was like an hour and a half later, which was fine because it took us 30 minutes for my wife to drive me to O'Hare. So that was good. So we went ahead and drove to O'Hare. And then, you know, I waited and got on the airport just fine. But it was really weird why Southwest would cancel the flight. I mean, it was foggy, and I understand fog, but they completely canceled it. They didn't delay the flight. They just canceled the flight outright, which is just kind of strange why you would cancel a flight. I mean, I understand delaying the flight, but you don't cancel a flight. That just was very awkward to me. I mean, it's very expensive. You know, there's people, not just me, was flying out, so... You know, that's probably, I don't know, 100 plus customers that they had to refund for flights. I guess maybe there was some obstacle, but I don't know. But anyway, so, you know, I got there, and then like I said, guys, we did do a lot of gaming. It was a lot of fun. We stayed up pretty late each night, probably, I mean... Okay, late for us. It was like 11:30. The last day I was there, we stayed up till midnight. But, and then we went to he took me to a pizza place that was supposed to be was the best pizza. It's known for being the best place pizza in Dallas, and let me tell you, it was a really good pizza. I put it at the top 2 pizza places I've been. So. And it was Chicago's Finest, which is funny that it was called Chicago, but I think that's the name. It was like Chicago's Finest Pizza or something. I don't remember the name, but it wasn't like a family recipe from what my friend was saying. He got it from somebody that used to live in Chicago or something. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, so then actually on one night, it was Friday night, we were going to go to the Dallas Mavericks game, and... for anybody that lives in Texas will know this, but it was a Friday night. But I don't remember the highway that we drove, but the highway we had to drive on, hang on, I'm going to do a search here. The highway that we had to drive on, there was actually 3 accidents, and it should have taken us probably about 45 minutes to get there. Well, there was 3 accidents, and basically the highway shuts down to instead of 3 lanes, it shuts down to 1. So our 45 minutes turned into be 2 hours almost on the road. And I ended up driving because Well, my friend asked me to, and I said that was fine because he was doing all the driving all the day, so all week. So I went ahead and drove. And then this to me was this going to be, you know, bumper to bumper the whole way there. So, but anyway, you know, it was fine. All right. Let's see if we can swim over to this island and see if we can get some more turtles, because it doesn't look like there's very many turtles, which is kind of odd. So we'll swim over here and see what we can find. So anyway, I mean, it was a fun game, and I had never been to a pro basketball game, so it was a lot of fun. Great first experience, even though we didn't make it till the second quarter. But it was fun. And then, like I said, we continued to work on our characters, you know, getting our characters up. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. All right, so we got 2 of 5 shells. There's another snapper. That's good. All right, that's good. We got him. Let's get another snapper here. Okay, that's the snapper. We got 415. Okay. I don't like to leave quests undone, so I'm just finishing my quest, guys, in this area. More so because I didn't really have a game plan for tonight. Because I knew I wanted to explain a lot to you guys of what I'm doing. So, yeah. So that's why I didn't really come up with a game plan of what we were gonna do. All right, so that's where we came from. So let's go around the island and see where else we can go. We could go over there. Why don't we go over there and see what's over there? Maybe on the other side of the island there'll be some more turtles we can hunt. So we'll give that a try. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting because I came back home, and of course, you know, as anybody that, you know, everybody takes vacation, so they'll understand when you come back from vacation, and I was off for 3 days and go back to work, there's a lot of catch up that has to be done. So I was basically playing catch up today, and Mondays are the hardest day because there's so much to do normally, and then if you add 3 days of not being there, it makes it a lot tougher. And then of course, with this week being Thanksgiving, we only are actually working for 3 days, which is funny because, you know, I just came from working or a vacation of 3 days, then we're gonna work 3 days, and then I got another 3 days off. So it's just kind of a weird 2 weeks of, you know, took vacation and then I get more vacation, you know, just by, you know, because it's a national holiday, because of Thanksgiving and Black Friday, because our company gives off Black Friday now. They have for a couple of years. So, yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of snapping turtles over here. That's good. We can take those guys out. So let's do that. Okay, that's 6 of 10. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a doe. We don't need him. We'll leave him alone. There's another snapping turtle. Alright, 6 of 15. What is that? Oh, it's a hare. That's that. Oh, it's another snapper turtle. Wow, there's a lot of snapping turtles around here. Alright. So we'll attack him. I know, guys, I'm hunting on things that are lower levels myself. And but like I said, I don't really have a game plan for today. I just wanted to kind of, you know, get back to talking to you guys and playing. And then I figured we would just kind of go around and finish up some missions that we already have. He's gonna hit us a little bit. We'll be fine. All right, there we go. We're still getting experience off of it, so I mean, it's not like useless. It's not like we get 2 experience. We're still getting 30. It's not the highest I've ever gotten, but you know, it's still a decent experience. You know, I'm just trying to basically, we were almost at a level 29, so I'm just trying to see if we can level 29 before there's the brown fox doe, before we get off tonight. So, ooh, a tater. Another thing I'm doing, I think I told you guys, I'm trying to get into the auction a little bit. If you guys have experience about auctions or know prices, look at things, like, just common things. If you have some prices of things that you want to sell some, give me some tidbits on that and some ideas. That would be very helpful. I would appreciate that. Ooh, what are these black flies? That's interesting. Never attacked a black fly before. Oh, that was kind of a waste. Oh well. It's kind of fun though. It's a waste, but it was fun. Oh, some more strawberries. Cool. I'm not a cook, but I'm trying to see if I can pick up all the items that it takes for cooking. And I thought maybe if I put that on auction, maybe I can make some money off of there. Because my friend Minch Moose, howdy buddy, as I said again. And I'll do some more shout outs here in a little bit. We're going to go back to the island, I think. Oh, after we check out these toes and everything here. Alright, let's fire it up. Seriously? It's running away from me? Okay. Okay, got him. Okay, so let's loot this. So I'm just trying to see it because he was putting stuff up on auction, and he made while we were playing, I think in 3 or 4 days. It was 3 days, I think, that if you want to put our time together, it was really a lot of days worth that we played. Like real-time day, 24 hours straight. Not straight, but, we probably played more than 24, but we played a lot. So, anyway, what I'm just trying to say is he made, like 7 gold in that amount of time just putting stuff on auction. So I'm trying to get into auction, trying to still understand it. I'm not really that great at auction, I'll admit to you guys. That looks like a good island, so we'll go over there. I like the swimming, and I think it's really cool. Sorry, random thought. So I'm trying to get into the auction and see if I can make some money off of it. Haven't really delved that much in it. I do have some email, which reminds me. Alright, I don't remember how to get to your email off the top of my head. So, yeah, off the top of my head, I don't remember how to get to email. So we'll have to figure that out. Or if we go back to the city, we can check up mailbox and look at our mail that way. But we've got our shells. We just need to get 6 more of the meat, and then we can finish this quest. We've already got. I'm basically trying to get these 5 quests done so that we can turn them all in together. There we go. There's a snapping turtle. All right, let's get some experience, some focus rather. And we can't use any more focus, so we'll use this focus. Okay, good. So that it's a spell I have. It hits for 841 to 879 range damage, so it's really powerful. But it cost me 50% focus, so it's a very powerful, but yet at the same time I lose a lot of focus. So when I'm fighting someone really strong, I need to be careful and make sure. I need to kind of strategize how I use it. So, and we did a lot of that when we were playing together. I'm like I said, I'm a hunter, so I do a lot of distance stuff. And he's a rune keeper, I think, or rune something. I can't remember the exact title, but so we were a good kind of combination together. It worked out well. I mean, you'll see me and Manager Moose play. His name is Blazer Pants. Then you'll see him play. We'll probably play online together, and I'll record it. I didn't do the recording to get us to level 28, just because I was focusing on playing, and to be honest, I was kind of in the back of my head while I was playing the whole time, concerned about the 2 accounts. It just was bugging me. And I could not figure out what was going on, but I figured out I think I figured out what was wrong. I must have used 2 email addresses, but yet when I looked up online, it said it showed me an account that was already created that I didn't think I already had created yet, but maybe I didn't know it. So invariably I used 2 email addresses. So I'm gonna see what they'll do. you know, I'm hoping, but I think they're going to tell me I'm out of luck. So, you know, it is what it is, guys, and if they tell me I'm out of luck, it's not like I'm going to stop playing. It's just going to be unfortunate that, you know, I'm going to lose 15 bucks. So. But I guess if you want to think about it this way, I didn't pay for the game because it's free to play, and I don't know if it always was. I can't remember. I think I used to have to pay for it. So, you know, I didn't buy the software for it, so I guess you could say I paid them 15 bucks for the software. So, but there's a lot of patches that have been going on, a lot of better updates. That's why I got like into Lord of the Rings, because it looks like there's a lot going on in the game. We're going to go back over to this island and see if we can get some more snappers. We've only got 4 more to go, guys, and then we can head back. I'm going to play until we level, at least. If you know, if time is up before we level, I'm still going to play until we level. So either we'll level, or... Well, either way we're going to level, but the question is, will the 30 minutes have elapsed or not? And I don't know yet. We'll see. It'll be exciting to find out, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, I've been, you know, obviously, you know, since I'm a VIP, I have the 3 bags. It's supposed to be 5 bags, but it's funny because it's supposed to be 5 bags, but for some reason I have 1 large bag and 2 and 3 bags. I don't have the 5 bags. So, I guess I could contact him on it, but you know what? To me, I mean, you know, like I said, I played on my desktop and then on my laptop. On my desktop, which I had recorded with you guys, you saw, you know, when I got VIP, and after like a day, it was the same thing. I had 3 purses, but then, like on the 3rd day, I had 5 purses instead of only 3. So I'm not sure why it is back to where I only have 3, because it's been a while now. So it'll be interesting to see if it ever changes. But again, realistically, guys, I mean, I kind of like having 1 big bag. So we'll see. I won't keep VIP forever, unless somebody wants to support me and monthly, so we can have monthly access. But I plan to only do it, you know, if they give me an extra month for credit, that would be great. I don't expect them to, but I really hope they do. But I was going to drop the access after that, because I was reading online, and I mean, there's a lot you do get with VIP. You get it's called rest experience. So every time you come back on, you have like a bonus. It's basically like a free bubble every day. So as long as you log in every day and play a little bit, you're going to get that strange chicken nest. Let's check out this chicken nest. It says I can't do that. Okay. Well, that was a strange chicken nest. I've never seen a strange chicken nest before. That was kind of funny. Squirrel. Alright. I don't know I have no idea where I am. I don't know what this area is. I'm just kind of exploring it because it looks pretty cool, actually. Okay. Nothing there. But I'm in the right place for snappers, so... Oh, there's a snapper. This is the last one we need, too. Well, that's my, hero's cry. I can run away from people, and it gives me, like, an extra kind of protection, I guess, if you will. Okay, we need to go this way, so let's swim across. We got our snappers. The boars are continuous cycle realm. We didn't find the walking tree yet. That would be cool to do. So let's go ahead and set our quest to that one. It's actually over here. How many meters? Oh, it's only 471. So let's go ahead and do this mission. Get this one completed. Then we'll run back to all where we need to go to return them all. And hopefully, like you can see, I only have... I don't know. Let's see. You need 4,800 experience. I have... you need 38,000. I have 34,000, so I need 4 more thousand experience. So we'll get there pretty soon. I don't know if we'll get there in those missions. I do have in my inventory, I bought a triple experience for an hour. I'm not sure if I want to use it though, because I'm not in the high areas, because I actually should be like in level 28 areas. But I came back to Breed just to sell some stuff and finish up some auction. Finish up some quests that I already had finished. Because like I said, I don't like to leave quests in there that are done. The ones that are low level that aren't done, I just delete. But if they're done, it's just something to me. I've got to at least go and finish them. So, and these were still level 20s. So, I felt like it was still worth something. If nothing. So, you know, like a 14 I'm not going to do because that's just pointless. It's way too low me. And skill to get any experience. But, let's see where I'm going to. Where am I swimming to? I don't even know where I'm swimming to, guys. I can't see myself on the map right now. But, oh, I'm in Hinharm. Okay. After this, we'll go back to the Northern Downs, which is where I'm bound at. So we can go there quickly. I also have a campfire now, so I can make campfires. And I can also, because of my milestone, I think I got it at level 26 or 27. I can actually bind myself to the random campfires that are around. So it's basically like a free bind, which is pretty cool. There's another snapping turtle, but I got all my turtles I need, so. Alright, let's get my horse up here. Why did my quest change? That's weird. That's odd. It says find Gil's walking tree. Okay, apparently the walking tree is somewhere here. Alright, it's in this area somewhere, so. I don't want to spend too much time on this with you guys, just because it kind of seems a little monotonous, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for. But we'll see if we can find this little tree. It says it's over here. Okay, maybe it's around this corner up here. Okay, I don't see it, so we'll just we're gonna forgo that one. It's a lower level anyway, so we'll just forgo that one. Alright guys, here we go. Sorry, I got a phone call. I just wanted to see what it was. I actually got a phone call last night at like, I think it was like 10 o'clock, and it was this lady, an old Polish lady, and she goes, "Hello, Alice? Alice? This is Jane from Arizona calling you. Alice?" And I can't do a Polish accent, so sorry guys. I wish I could. But it was a very thick accent. But anyway, and she's like, "I think your number's 267, but I'm not sure. It's either 267 or 567. So I'm going to leave you a message on the 267. And this is Alice again from Arizona, and I'll call you on the 566 number tomorrow." And then I hear this little boy in the background going, "Why don't you call the 567 tonight?" And then the lady gets back to me and, on the voicemail, and she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna call you on the voicemail on the 567 number as well. So I'll talk to you later." That's how I was telling my wife, because we were in, she was in there as well. I said, if it was like she was calling and saying, "I'm at the airport ready to take up," I would have, called her back and said, "You had the wrong number." But since she was just looking to talk to her, I'm sure she figured it out. But I don't remember the phone number, and I was just looking because I just got another phone call. I'm like, I hope that's not the same lady trying to call. So, alright, so we have hit the 30-minute mark, but we haven't leveled yet, guys. So we're gonna keep playing until we level. So, we'll get there. All right, let me get my horse. Just helps us get a little bit faster. All right, so we'll turn in this quest.
What can I do for you?
All right, let's take. Let's take the Taylor quest or case. All right, so now we need to go this way, so we can turn in the other bounty that we. Oh no, that's for the boards. Okay, let's turn in. Let's turn in this one. The snappy meat, which is over this way. So it's 1,000 meters this way. Who do we need to talk to? Hanger's Farm. Okay, so what we're gonna try to do. All right, Hanger's Farm is down by. It's not even close to where we are. So what we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to get a horse ride. Hopefully pretty close. And then we'll go over to Hanger's Farm. That's a long way to go. And let's see. Rich Silver. We should be able to get that one. Yep, we're going to mine it. Cool beans. Let's mine that. Okay, loot that. Alright, so we'll come over here. If we get to go the 1,500 meters on a horse, we will. That's fine. I just want to turn this in and see if we can get this done. We still got a lot to level, so we might not. We got 3,600, you know, so I don't think we're gonna make it tonight. Oh, sorry, a little bit of lag there, guys. Oh, he's gonna fight us, I think. So let's just get off our horse and fight him anyway. Okay. Let's just take him out. Just easier to take him out. And we'll loot all of that. Loot. Get our horse back out. Sorry, we're getting a little bit of lag. Not sure why we're getting so much lag. But we were there. Come on. Sorry guys, it's lagging on me. I don't know what that has to do with my internet speed, but bear with me guys. It's just kind of halting a little bit on me, but we'll try to get to this together. So, I am sorry it was halting on me there. But anyway, we do have 3,000 experience points to go. So, yeah, we're not going to make it all the way there tonight, I don't think. Even if we turn in these two quests, we can't. There's just no way we're going to make it all the way. So, what we'll do is we'll go back and turn this one in. And then we'll call it a night for tonight. I think, well, tomorrow. Okay, so obviously this is our Wednesday. So Thursday we'll have our simulator night. I was debating if I want to do a round of American Truck Simulator or a round of Euro. I think I'm going to do another Euro just because I haven't done, I've only done like 3 rounds of Euro Truck Simulator, I think. And I'm having a blast playing Euro Truck Simulator. I like American Truck Simulator too, but Euro is just kind of new for me, and I'm still opening up the map completely. And obviously it's been out longer, so there's a lot more to the map you can do. But anybody can put in comments if you like, well, I really like American, I don't really want to watch it Euro. Let me know that, because I've been debating about making just for Thursday doing American and Euro. But I'm not going to do that unless I get a lot of comments saying, I'd really like to see both of them played on those days. But, so anyway, we're going over to Hanger's Farm here. Or Hangster's Farm. Alright, so we'll go over here, and then we'll check and see Hangstasters, I think. We'll go over here and see see how far it is, how much we can get experience here, and then see how far the next one turn in is. And if it's too far, then we'll just call it a night.
Greetings,
All right, so
friend.
we get some snapper suit, and we get a robe, but the robe is only 166, and our robe is 261. So that's all right. Like I said, this was a low level. We got 290. So if I used the triple, it would have been 600, but that's still not going to get us, there. We need 3,348 experience more. So, which, like I said, we really need to go to the North Downs and get our missions there, because they're higher missions and we get more experience for it. So that's just what we need to do, and we will. Let's see how far this one is. Oh, goodness, it's 4,000 meters away. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually we're going to take this back to the Bree land. We're going to take a ride to the Northlands. I think we can take a ride. If not, we'll take a horse. We'll take our horse back to the North Downs on our next venture on Wednesday. But like I was saying, Friday is Shadows of Mordor, and Saturday I think I was debating, like I said, playing Lord of the Rings and doing 2 days. Saturday just being my choice of Lord of the Rings. But actually, what I think I'm going to do is we actually have Rogue One's coming out on the 16th of December. And I'm actually going to go see it on that Saturday, I think. If everything goes well. That's the plan. We'll get some more silver here. So that's the plan if everything goes well. And I'll do that. And then, so in honor of Rogue One, what I'm going to do is the next 3 Saturdays until the 16th. I think it's 3 Saturdays. We're going to do Star Wars Legos, Force Awakens, just in honor of it. If I had thought about it ahead of time, we would have been doing that all along. But we aren't. I mean, we didn't get to do that. So hopefully this will be good enough for you guys. Hopefully you appreciate that we're doing it that way. So let's just see if we can go to North Downs.
What can I do for you?
Can we go to North Downs, please? Tell me we can go to North Downs. Okay. You cannot go to North Downs. I was bound to the North Downs. Unfortunately, I switched that. I don't really remember why I switched that. Let's just see well, we can't really get anywhere close. So, because Bree is at Osa Camp. The Bree. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second, guys. If we go to Bree. Okay. We don't really have anywhere close per se that we can go, and really this is the only way to get there. So we got to go back through Eastern Burfields. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna funny, but not funny. We're gonna go back to the farm. So let's just take a horseback ride. We're wasting 1 silver, but it is what it is. My own stupid mistake. I don't think I have a campsite. I'm not bound to a campsite yet. So anyway, so Saturday we're gonna do the Legos, and then Monday I think we're cutting close to finishing up Jurassic World. We've got like 1 or 2 episodes, so we'll do that. And then next Tuesday we'll do the indie Back to the Future. We still got 5. We're on the 2nd episode. We got 5 episodes of that, so we'll be doing that one for a while on Tuesdays. Wednesday we're gonna be doing Lord of the Rings for a long time. There's a lot you can do in this game, but it looks like a lot of things you have to pay for. We do have some turbine points, and depending on what Turbine decides to do with my accounts, we might have a little bit more money. We might have VIP for 2 months. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for coming out on this Wednesday. Like, tweet, share, comment, donate if you feel blessed. Like YouTube, like Facebook page, and comment or thumbs up on the videos helps a lot, guys. Thank you so much, and until we see you again, I'll say this again tomorrow, but have a great Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey. Keep, have fun with your families. Keep those in mind who are less fortunate. If you have a chance to bless those, I'm sure that would be a true blessing to them. All right, guys. Christian Gamer Jolie out.